Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. No, that was never going to make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well spotted.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism.
Hannes! And that is wildly off target.
Germany just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Rice. Pedri puts his foot on the gas, looking for the run. Now it's chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Quarter of an hour played. Germany upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Pedri. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. Germany has the chance to go the other way. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh no, this does not look good. Jamal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Belletti. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Rice. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Smartly reclaimed. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's taking no chances there. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bellingham. Neymar looking to add to his goal. And it's Neymar. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rice. Beckenbauer. Out to the left it goes. Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri, and he's lost his man. Great chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, and now they have it.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. Quality ball. Neymar. That's good play. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Ernest. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. Terrific header. And it's there! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bullet.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get a... Keeper always had the measure of that.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Lahm powering forward here. It's Eto'o! And he's missed it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rice. Great ball, and he's in here. It's fallen kindly here. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Germany have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice. Now it's Bellingham. It'll pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help them.
Now the finish! Eto'o made a good run there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has been cut short. The ball's gone astray. Ernest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's good play from him.
Love Messi! Barcelona have their third corner. Neymar with the short one. So their fourth corner of the game. Neymar goes short. Germany are looking to go forward now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Big chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Germany were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Has a goal! In for the pieces! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage.
For Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, super ball. Rummenigge. Nice control. And here's Eto'o. Camavinga. Barcelona could counter here. Moved on forwards. And here's Eto'o. Oh, important interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Pedri. That has not gone well. Ernest. Eto'o. This is promising. And that should get the job done. Rice gets it away. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, nicely intercepted. Can he finish? He scored! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Alexander-Arnold, he's picked his way through. Beckenbauer clears it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Gnabry. Neymar.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. That is good strength. Oh, great ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alexander-Arnold. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Gnabry. Threads one in.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Bellingham. Over to the left. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Nunez. Nunez. Look at the space here. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Collar. Alexander-Arnold. That's headed upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Looks a good ball through.
There will be
That's
one
Darwin.
at a time.
He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gnabry. Promising cross. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
I'm afraid
It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Alexander-Arnold, and he's whipped it across. And that has been knocked clear. That has been cut short. And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, that was expansive and...
He gets big! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Liverpool take the lead.
Look, he's the...
And the shots! Oh, that's fallen kindly here. Lahm. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Gnabry.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a decent clearance. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Bellingham. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match was...
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Gnabry. He's got away. And instinctive... Oh, what a climb! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Iniesta.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lam.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He rises!
Gnabry in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well read, nice interception. Grealish. Mbappe. Here's Haaland. And here's Maradona. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Big header! And the ball's come loose here. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Gnabry really added the width there.
Oh, smashing header! De Bruyne. Grealish.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Lam.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of...
It's a mighty effort! And he's following up! Rice gets rid without sophistication. Gnabry. That is good alertness. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 99.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Mbappe.
Played out to the right.
Messi.
Now it's Gnabry.
30 minutes has been indicated.
Belletti. Now it's Maradona. And we're done. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with.